Hey my friend, this is Gavin Mountford here and welcome to episode number 15 of the Attraction Marketing Guys show. I'll be your host, Gavin Mountford, and in today's episode, I'm going to share with you how to get started and identify your brand and your niche. If you'd like to access today's show notes, please go to networkingsuperstars.com/15 and you'll be able to listen to the podcast, watch the video, and get full access to the trainings. I think one of the biggest things that stops people moving forward is they don't know what to write about. They haven't identified their brand and their niche. And if you're a network marketer, if you're an online marketer, a business owner, an internet marketer, it's often a challenge to identify what you're good at and to find something that you're passionate about that you can talk about and you can share on a regular basis. And it seems to be the biggest thing that holds most people back. Because, if you're in a network marketing business right now, if you think about it, how many other reps, how many other people are you actually competing against? Most companies, at least 10,000 reps. Some companies up to 500,000 reps. And some companies have more than 1 million reps. And you're not just competing against other reps to sponsor people into your business. What you're also competing against is you're competing against people in the whole industry. Basically, you just blend in like everybody else. You're just the same as everybody else. You're out there, you're peddling your opportunity, you're putting links out. Nobody cares less. You're never going to sponsor people that way. You might be spamming links, you might have seen it happen to you. You're probably not different in any way, shape, or form if you haven't yet identified what your niche is and what your brand is. Now, the way to build an online network marketing business or an opportunity, if you want to use social media and blogging and email marketing, is to actually identify yourself as an expert in a certain topic. And the challenge that you may face is, well, number one, you don't know what to teach, and number two, you don't know how to actually use that topic and where to get the information from to learn how to do it. And that is often a huge challenge. And if we go back to the first step of the 6-step sponsoring sequence, you have to be creating content on a daily basis based on a certain topic to start to attract people to you. Because if you're not creating content, you're not attracting people to you. People aren't finding you anywhere. You just blend in like everybody else. Therefore, you're not generating leads. You've got nobody to follow up with. You've got nobody to talk to on the phone, and you've got nobody to sign up into your business. So if you want to start to generate leads, you've actually got to take a step back and you've got to go, well, in order to generate leads, I need to be creating content. In order to create content, I need to know what I'm going to create content around. And I think the biggest problem from talking to many people and coaching lots of clients is most people get stuck on this part, and it is a big sticking point for many people. And what I say is, well, firstly, look at all the areas that you could teach, all the things that you could get good at. I would say firstly, identify what you enjoy. Do you enjoy social media? Do you enjoy Facebook marketing? Do you enjoy getting on video? Do you enjoy list building? Do you enjoy dieting or exercise? Or completely, if you think about your specific opportunity or network marketing business, a couple of things I would say. Number one is your business may not be around forever. Therefore, don't just pigeonhole yourself as a person that teaches exactly the same as your opportunity. And the reason is because if it's not around forever, you've got to start your brand again. You've got to start from scratch. And this is the big challenge that most people face when they brand themselves with their company. So if you think about what's your company, but what's the big picture? What can you actually teach to other people? Often what I coach people on is to actually become a social media trainer. And then if you look at social media, you can break it down into multiple different areas like Pinterest and Instagram and Facebook and Twitter, Periscope and Blab. And there's many different sites. And you can actually get good at one specific topic. If I go to let's just say you're in a health and wellness business or you're selling beauty products, well, you could get good at a certain aspect inside of that company essentially, or inside of what that company teaches. So if it's nutrition, then you could get good at looking at the holistic the holistic part of that, which is the nutrition side of things. You can teach about diet, you can teach about health, you can teach about wellness, and that could be your speciality, but it's not tied to your company. It's not mentioning your company at all. It's got to be completely generic and completely away from your company, but you get good at that specific thing. If your company sells supplements, maybe, then you could start to do an exercise program. Maybe you do a 21-day challenge, and you start to attract people based on that. And then what you'll find is, because you've attracted people to you based on that, let's just say, and I know I'm jumping around topics, but let's just say it was a 21-day challenge on weight loss, and because your company sells weight loss supplements, for example, what you'll find is people start to come to you, and as you attract people, those people are going to tell you what they want to know more of. And then you can start to create content around that, but you're specifically focused on an area. Now, if I go back to online marketing as an example, many network marketers or many business owners are actually looking for tools, trainings, systems, and software to help them build their existing network marketing business. And what happens is, if you can provide people with that kind of training, people will flock to you. They'll come to you to find out more about what it is you're doing. And if you look around, look at any of the top online attraction-based marketers, they all specialize in a certain topic. Some people specialize in Facebook marketing, some people specialize in Pinterest, some people are now starting to specialize in Periscope because it's a new platform, some people in Blab because it's a new platform, some people in Twitter, some people in webinars. So you can get good at a certain topic that you enjoy doing yourself, that you've got a little bit of knowledge about. Or what I would say is, if you have no clue at all, then just look at all the topics and think, what could I enjoy to do? And I'll tell you one thing, that if you spend 30 minutes a day learning and researching about that specific topic, within about 30 days, you're going to know more than about 99% of other online marketers. And what's going to happen, let's just say that you got good at Facebook advertising, for example, and you created a fan page based on how to advertise correctly on Facebook. And what you do is you go to YouTube, you search in Google, Facebook advertising tutorials, and you just find loads of different tutorials. You make a note of them, like, I just went through, maybe you just went through a specific tutorial on Facebook ads, for example. Well, you've just learnt some knowledge that you can now go back and teach your audience. And then the next day you go to YouTube or Google and search for how to use the Power Editor with Facebook advertising, and up pops tons and tons of tutorials. You go through and watch that training, and then you create a training based on what you've just learned for your audience. And you do the same the next day and the next day and the next day. You spend 30 minutes researching about something and learning about something, and then you go and teach back something similar to what you've just learned. Make it your own if possible. Don't just copy what somebody else has done, but get ideas from other places. And let me change the example again. Let's just say now that because Periscope, for example, is one of the newest platforms that everybody's talking about as I record this. So you go out and you search marketing training on Periscope, or Periscope, how to use Periscope, how to broadcast from Periscope. And you find tutorials and trainings based on it. You find articles. So day one, you would read the article and you'd write about it on your fan page. Day two, you'd watch a video and you'd record a training based on it. Day three, you might do an audio. Day four, you spend 30 minutes learning about it. And literally within about 30 days, you become almost an expert in that topic, and you know more than 99% of other people. It is that easy. Now, what I would also recommend, and you may understand this or you may not, and that's okay, but if you're going to focus on, let's just say, I'm going to use Periscope as an example again. All the little tools like Facebook and Twitter and Periscope and Instagram and Pinterest, they're all sub-niches within the big niche of social media. So when it comes to creating your fan page, when it comes to creating your community, I would actually create a higher level fan page and a higher level community right now based on social media. Because what it means is when another thing comes out later, let's just say there's another platform that comes out that you want to start to teach, it means that you don't then have to go and change your whole top level topic. If you were to create a community based on Periscope, for example, and then you decided you wanted to teach something else, you'd then have to go and start that community from scratch again. So personally, if you want to get started with your own niche and your own brand, I would actually look at the highest level and create your community and create your fan page based around that, and then just teach the specific topic. So I hope that makes sense. It is incredibly powerful, and if you remember my CART method, get knowledge, so go and learn about a certain topic or a certain niche or a certain area, take action on the knowledge, so knowledge, action, take action and implement what you've learned, get some results based on what you've learned and the action you've taken, and then teach it back to other people. Knowledge, action, results, teach. You can use it to focus on a specific topic, but if you look at most of the top online marketers or attraction marketers, they're all known for a certain topic. They're all known for the one thing that they're good at and the one thing that they teach and the one thing that they focus on. And what happens is you start to develop an audience of people around that topic, and people start to follow you, people start to listen to you, people start to share your content, they start to engage with you. You can help them and you can guide them through the process. Once you start to attract people to you, you can send them anywhere you'd like, because at that point people know, like, and trust you, and they're happy to listen to your recommendation. And if you want to get people on the phone, maybe you've got an application process, you can send people to an application, and what happens then is you can then speak to that person, and you can use step 6 of my 6-step sponsoring sequence, and you can actually close that prospect, or you can consult and close with that prospect into your business, or recommend another product or service. So you're always using the value part first, you're delivering the trainings, you're attracting people to you, and then you're sending people to different places through your affiliate link or to join your network marketing business. So this is incredibly, incredibly powerful, but you need to know what your niche is. You need to know what your brand is first before you can start to create content. So do whatever you can over the next couple of days to couple of weeks to actually identify what it is. And you do not need to get it perfect. You do not at all. The amount of times I've changed my niche because I'd gone too deep is a lot, basically. I changed it. I was the productivity guy, I was the Facebook guy, I was a couple of other things, and now I settled on the attraction marketing guy, because attraction marketing encompasses everything, and I actually want to teach higher level stuff. I've got lots of ideas, I've got lots of things that I want to teach, and this allows me to do that. So just think about it for a little bit, but don't think about it too much. Take action on it and start to create your brand, create your fan page, create your community, create your blog, and get your brand out there and start to develop a following around that. Because it's pointless just sitting there, pushing your pen around the desk, thinking about it and umming and ahhing about it and mithering about it, but not actually doing anything with it, because you're just going to waste time, which means that you're not going to be making any money. So the quicker you can do it, the better. Alright, so this is Gavin Mountford here. If this has been beneficial to you, please consider sharing the podcasts, and I will see you very, very soon. Cheers, take care, bye bye.